Let's get started in a child's pose. So come onto your mat. Let your knees go wide and your toes kiss together. Hips towards heels, forehead connects to the earth. And just let your arms go long. Begin to settle in here, letting the belly fully release and relax. Maybe shift forehead side to side, just wiggling the hips, wiggling the neck and the head as you settle in. And in your child's pose, just begin to find a little more stillness, a little silence, a little peace of privacy. Remind yourself that you're safe here, you're present here for the practice. And our theme for today is letting go. So as we inhale and exhale in that Ujjayi breath to begin and warm up the body from the inside out, we're going to say a simple mantra. On the inhale, just say to yourself, let. On the exhale, go. So inhale, let. Exhale, go. On the inhale, let. Exhale, go. And just continue that really slowly, mindfully, following your own breath. As always, this practice is yours. Follow the length of your inhales and exhales. I'll simply offer shapes, but you can stay in the shape the whole practice. You can come back to this shape. It's like the home base of yoga. A nice grounding practice whenever you feel anxious, outside in the world, or in your yoga mat when you need to reset. If you're using the playlist, you can go ahead and press play. With staying in your child's pose, continuing that mantra, just repeating. Breathing in, let. Breathing out, go. See if you can lengthen the inhales and elongate the exhales. Really calm the nervous system. One more round of your mantra, and then just let it go. Then begin to press into the palms so firmly that your forearms and your elbows lift off the earth. Start to tuck your toes under your body. Lift your hips up high, downward facing dog. Just stretch the legs long, maybe a little bend to them. Inhale, shift the weight forward to plank. You can always lower the knees down for support. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And keep moving with your inhales and exhales. Float forward to plank. Exhale, press hips up high, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Just moving, eyes can stay closed. Warming up the spine and the hamstrings. Moving from plank to downward facing dog. Nice work. Shifting weight into toes and then pressing back through the heels. One more round. Inhale to plank. And pause in your next downward facing dog. And then everybody slowly lower the knees to the earth. Untuck the toes, toenails press into the mat. Coming into your tabletop. Extend your right leg back behind your toes to the earth and press your heel away. Feeling a calf stretch on the right side leg. Press into your left and right palm, squaring off the shoulders. And then lift your right toes off the earth, heel towards the sky, leg parallel with the earth. Bend the knee and bring it towards your elbow. Extend your right leg long. Right knee bends towards right elbow. Extend it long. One more time. Bend your knee towards your elbow. Start to straighten your leg out to the right and lower your right leg to the earth. Maybe just the inside edge of the foot is pressing. Maybe the whole sole of the foot can press into the earth. And then pull your navel towards your spine, flatten out the back, and begin to cat-cow. Belly release, look up. Curling around the spine, look at your navel. Cat-cow with your right leg to the right. Just warming up the spine, undulating like waves of the ocean. Moving on your inhales and exhales. And then pause, neutralize the spine. Inhale, lift your right toes off the earth, out to the right. See how high you can get them. Press through your right palm and extend your left arm wide to the left. Balancing, awkward airplane. And then left arm forward, right leg back for bird dog. Extend through your left fingertips, extend through your right toes. Keep drawing your belly button towards your spine, squaring off the hips. Left knee and or right knee and left elbow come together under the body. So crunch under the body. Inhale, extend. Out to the side. So cactus the arm to the left, bend the right knee to the right. Inhale, find length. Right arm forward, left leg forward, right arm back. Crunch under the body. Inhale, find length, and out wide again. Cactus arm, frog leg. Inhale, find length. Last one. Crunch under the body, elbow towards knee. Inhale, find length, and out wide to the right and the left. Inhale, find length. Lower your left palm. Keep your left knee down. Just take one little push-up. So bend the elbows. Inhale, press away. Tuck your left toes under. Press up and back. Three-legged down dog. Bend the knee, open up the hips. Scorpion the dog, fire hydrant pose. Roll the ankle. Roll your knee. Open up your whole hip joint. Make circles. Continue to square the shoulders. Press evenly through left and right palm. Then re-extend your right leg long. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Stay, option to lower your left knee. Bring your right leg out wide, tap the toe off the mat, and then draw it back to the midline. Two more. Right leg wide, tap the mat, back to center. Right leg wide, tap the earth, come back to center. Lower the right leg, plank pose. Lower onto your forearm. So right forearm down, left forearm down. Arms are parallel. Big inhale here. Stay and hold. Option to lower the knees. Option to take hip dips with me. So hips dip to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Keep going. Hips to the right. Exhale, left. One more each side. Stay strong. And pause in your low plank. Lower everything down. Sphinx pose. Untuck the toes. Press the forearms into the earth. Draw your heart forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep pressing to the tops of the feet, spreading your toes wide behind you for a base. And then press into your palms. Puppy pose. It's a variation of child's pose. Hips over knees. Your chin or your forehead to the mat. Extend the arms long. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more breath in puppy pose. Inhale fully. And exhale. Begin to draw yourself up. Lower your forearms down again. Hold on to your biceps, your strong muscles. And then replant your forearms down. So your wrists are in line with your elbows. If you need more support, you can interlace your palms and make a triangle. We're coming into dolphin. Tuck your toes under. It's like down dog, but with the forearms down. Hips up and back. Press your heels towards the earth. If this is too intense, you just take a break, come onto your knees and come back into it. Relax head, neck, jaw, face, maybe even smile. This is an intense pose. If you want to add on, you can tiptoe your toes closer towards your elbows. Another option is to extend one leg to the sky. Take a breath. Lower that leg and switch sides. Other leg to the sky. Lower it back down. One more breath, everybody. You got it. And exhale, child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Sink back. Forehead connects. Close the eyes. 5 breaths here. Beautiful work. Hopefully you're feeling warm. Maybe repeating that mantra, let on the inhale and go on the exhale. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. One more breath. Make it a more active child's pose. Press into the palms. Pull yourself up into tabletop. Stack shoulders, elbows and wrists, hips and knees. And extend your left leg long, toes to the earth. Press your heel away from you. Press into your palms. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. Then inhale, lift your left leg off the earth. Toes are pointing down to continue squaring off the hips. Left knee draws towards left elbow. Crunch it in and extend your left leg long. Again, left knee towards left elbow and extend. This time, left knee towards left elbow. Extend your left leg out wide to the left. Lower your foot to the earth. Maybe the whole sole of the foot can press down. And begin to cat, cow in the spine. Curl and round, exaggerate the motion. Moving with your own breath. And then pause, tabletop the spine. Lift your left toes off the earth, balance them to the left. Extend your right arm to the right, left arm is your base, right knee is your base. Lift a little higher, and then right arm forward, left leg back. Extend through your fingers, grow long through your spine. Reach the crown of the head forward, and then elbow towards knee, bend and crunch under the body. Inhale, extend, find the length, and then out to the side. Right elbow to the right, left knee to the left. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch, elbow towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, elbow towards knee, draw under the body. Inhale, lengthen, and out to the side. Inhale, find the length again. Lower your right hand. Option to take a little push-up, keeping your right knee down. Exhale, elbows lower. Press into the earth, press away. Tuck your right toes and press up and back. Three-legged down dog. Bend the knee, open up the hips. Scorpion the dog. Roll your ankle, roll your knee and your hip around. Find the space there in the largest joint of your body, your hips. Let your head and your neck fully release. Keep grounding through your right heel. And then re-extend your left leg long. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Plank pose, three-legged plank covering your left leg. Exhale back, three-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Nice work. Exhale, three-legged dog. This time, three-legged plank and hold. Left leg goes wide to the left. Tap the toe off the mat and draw it back to center. You can lower your right knee for support. Left leg wide, tap, draw it back in. Last one, to the left, tap, draw it back in. Lower your left foot, plank pose. Right forearm comes down. Keep your hips as level as you can. Left forearm comes down. Inhale, left palm presses, right palm presses. So we're moving from high plank to low plank. If you need to lower your knees, go ahead. Lower your left forearm. Lower your right forearm. Press your right palm and press your left palm. Keep going. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Left palm presses. Right palm presses. Last one. You got it. You can either hold a plank or lower your knees. Left forearm down. Right forearm down. Right palm presses. Left palm presses. From high plank, shift the weight forward into the toes. Slowly lower all the way to the earth. Your whole body is one piece. Bring it down. Let it go. Full breath here. And exhale, let it go. Arms wide. Spider the fingers, press into the feet. Inhale, lift, cobra. Heart forward, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, release, forehead down. Interlace your hands behind your back. Punch your fists away from your body. Keep the legs connected to the earth. And again, inhale, lift. Pulling your arms away from you. Maybe your heart comes a little higher. Exhale, lower. Arms wide. Let one ear fall to the earth. We're moving into can opener pose. So you can watch and listen if you've never done it before. So bring your right palm close to your right chest. Bend your right knee. Toes are to the sky. Start to roll all the weight into the left side body. So your left palm, your left shoulder takes the weight. You're rolling into the left side of your body. Your right knee points to the sky and you plant your right leg outside of your left leg. Left temple can connect to the earth or a block or a blanket. Big breath here through the shoulders, through the side body. And then roll all the way back into your belly. Let's do the other side. So right arm goes long, left arm bends at the elbows and press the palm close to your chest. Bend your left knee, toes to the sky. Start to roll over to your right side body. Weight moves into your right shoulder, right hand. Press your left foot on the earth outside of your right leg. Let your forehead touch the mat. The right ear is down. And then exhale, roll all the way back onto the belly. Hands to chest, make your way to downward facing dog through tabletop or plank. Full inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Look towards your hands, take lots of little steps, as many tiptoes as you can to walk forward, forward fold, toes to wrists, slowly tiptoeing, make your way to the top of the mat. Bend your knees a lot when you get there. Parallel the feet, hips width distance apart. Relax your head, ragdoll, just let it go. Holding on to opposite elbows or interlacing the hands behind the nape of the neck. Just notice the breath. Observe the body. And then slowly release the hands if you had a grip. And roll your body, pressing into your feet to roll one vertebra at a time, slow to rise, stacking the vertebra all the way to mountain pose. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, exhale, let them go. Inhale, arms rise. Right hand to left wrist, grow tall, side body stretch to the right. Bump your hips to the left, keep pressing through both feet. Inhale, rise back to center. Release the arms, switch sides, left to right. Reach and grow, and then side body stretch to the left. Inhale, rise back to center. Since our theme is letting go, we're going to do a lot of lion's breath and back bends. So you'll just cactus the arms, let your head and your neck release behind you, and in lion's breath, you stick out your tongue. So luckily, no one can see or hear you, just I'm the one that looks weird. But it's a great releasing breath to let things go. So exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, arms up. Cactus the arms, back bend, lion's breath if you choose. Inhale, lift the arms, nice work. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, hands graze the legs to reach the crown of the head further forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Everybody exhale, knees, chest and chin, lower slow, all the way to the earth. Inhale for your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, look to your hands. If you feel warm, you can play with bending the knees and hopping forward, or just tiptoe or step. If you're hopping, do it on your exhale and see how quietly and softly you can land. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your toes together, heels wide unless you have lower back issues. Keep space in your legs. Sink down, chair pose. Arms up alongside the ears. Imagine you're sitting on a little stool. Get a little lower. Interlace the hands behind the back. Punch the fists away from you. Open the chest. And then start to straighten the legs, but keep the arms interlaced. Forward fold. Maybe bend one knee, bend the other knee. Exhale, release the hands. Step back, plank. Either knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga. Shift the weight into the toes. Exhale, lower the elbows just halfway, 90 degrees. Roll over the toes, pull the heart through, upward facing dog. Thighs stay off the mat. Exhale, down dog. In the vinyasa yoga practice, we have a lot of flows, a lot of vinyasas. So always take it mindfully or skip it. You can take child or go right to downward facing dog. Any modifications or welcome and encouraged. Inhale, right leg high. Step it all the way forward, warrior one. Left heel down, arms sweep alongside the ears. Sink into your lunge, right knee over right ankle. Press through the outside edge of your left foot. You're drawing your legs together energetically and drawing your left hip forward to square off the hips and shoulders. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step back, plank. Option for vinyasa, meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Step it forward, warrior one. Right heel down, about 45 degrees, arms up. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Spread through your fingertips. Exhale, hands plant. Step back, optional vinyasa. From down dog, look to the hands, bend the knees, step or hop all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Sink down, chair pose. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Exhale, hands to the side. Inhale, arms reach. Right hand to left wrist. Reach tall, side body stretch to the right. And then release the arms, open it up like a Y. Keep balancing on your right foot, extend your left foot wide. You're in balancing star. Keep side bending to the right, play with the balance, maybe wobble and fall out. Inhale, plant your left leg, mountain pose. Second side, left hand to right wrist, reach, grow tall, start to side body stretch to the left, crescent pose, open your arms like a Y. Balance on the left foot, right leg lifts off and out to the right. Play with that balance, go as far as you can to the left. And then mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, lion's breath. Let it out. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Toes together, sink down, chair pose. Get nice and low. This time, bring your torso all the way to your thighs. Lean forward, press your palms together. Interlace the palms, except for your index fingers. Keep reaching forward. Reach, 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 get low, keep sitting, 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 all the way to your seat. Maybe use your hands or not, and make your way into Navasana, boat pose. So your legs are lifted, your arms can release, make them long, lengthen through your back. So roll your shoulder blades back. Maybe legs are straight, maybe legs are bent, maybe toes are touching the earth for the balance. Keep lengthening the spine, don't hunch the back. Heart and chest forward. Just pause, holding your Navasana. We're just doing a little bit of core here. You got it. One more full round of breath. And then lower to low boat. Extend your legs long, body close to the earth, hovering. Inhale to high boat. Keep moving. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Any variation. Keep going nice and slow on your inhales and your exhales. You can hear I'm using my breath to help me. One more. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Press your palms together at heart center. Either toes to the earth or toes hovering. Torso twists to the right, elbow back behind you. Inhale, center to the left. So keep your hips stable, just your torso, your upper body is moving. Slowly left, center, right, center. Nice and slow, moving with your breath again. One more each side. And then release the hands, roll onto your back. Keep the knees bent, knees over the hips. Tuck your tailbone so your lower back presses into the earth. Interlace the hands behind your head. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat. We're moving into bicycle. So right elbow to left knee, extend your right leg long. And then switch left to right. And either keep it nice and slow, getting deep into your core. Or if you want to start speeding it up and cycling a little faster, you can do that. Another option is to straighten your legs. Just 5 more seconds of bicycle and we have a break. You got this. Fast or slow for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Let everything go. Full body stretch like you just woke up. Extend your arms long, extend your toes. Reach, full belly breath. Inhale and exhale. And then draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Grateful for all you've done so far and all your body can do. Start to rock and roll on your sacrum, hands under your thighs, and just find a comfortable seat. We're going to take a 1-minute meditation here before we move into more standing poses, standing series. So you can be in Baddha Konasana with soles of the feet together, knees wide, or crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana, lotus, anything. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Draw their ears further behind you, eyes closed. Come back to the breath. Feel your sit bones grounding. Carlos Castaneda says, we either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. So from your seated position, bring your left palm to your left kneecap, right palm to your right kneecap. Maybe eyes stay closed. Just begin to circle the torso. Big circles, switch directions. Maybe cat-cow the spine a little, draw your heart forward, and then concave it back. And then flutter open the eyes, press the palms, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Step it forward, warrior 1. Left heel comes down, arms rise. We've been here before. Think a little deeper in your lunge. Shoulders over hips, draw your rib cage in. Exhale, interlace the palms behind you. Punch down to lift the chest and the torso. And then moving into humble warrior, start to bow forward. Torso comes inside the right thigh or rests on the thigh. Crown of the head reaches for the earth. Keep drawing your right hip in. Keep pressing through the outside edge of your left foot. Maybe a lion's breath here. Stick out the tongue, let it out. This pose can be intense. 1 more breath. Inhale. Then exhale, rise all the way back up. Warrior 1. Step your left foot to meet the right for chair pose, top of the mat. Press into your left leg. Inhale, right leg rises, one-legged mountain. Find the balance and then tilt your torso forward, step all the way back, high lunge. Right foot to the back of the mat. Take up space if you need, heel toe your left foot to the left. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach your arms high. Exhale, bend both knees, bend elbows wide, cactus arms. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, sink low. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, everything straightens. Exhale, slowly lower. And then as you get low again, pause, hold it for an inhale. Interlace your hands behind your back, punch away. Straighten your legs, walk your back foot in. We're coming into pyramid, so 2 straight legs. Your back foot can walk in a lot. Lengthen the chest and begin to fold forward. Hands can come to the hips to keep squaring them off. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands can come to a block, a water bottle, a couch, whatever you have, or just hands to the shins. If you want to keep your hands behind you, that's a great variation as well, or reverse prayer. 3 breaths here, lengthening the hamstrings. Relax head, neck. Figure 8 the jaw, release any tension. Last breath. And begin to shift the weight into your left leg, moving into warrior 3. Start with your hands at your palm, or your palms pressed at heart center. Lift your right heel off the mat. 2 straight legs, balancing on left leg. Option to stay here, option to interlace the hands behind you, or reach your arms alongside the ears, full expression of warrior 3. 1 more inhale, lift your right heel higher, beautiful, draw your belly button in. And then rise to stand, mountain pose. Shake it out. Let that side go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lion's breath, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Optional vinyasa to downward facing dog. Exhale as you lower slow. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Shine your heart through for a back bend. Exhale, down dog. Reset with a cleansing breath. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale, left leg high. Step it forward, warrior one. Arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back. Switch the grip to the unfamiliar side. You're gonna feel a little different. Roll your shoulder blades back, punch down and away. Keep low in the lunge, and with the space in your torso now, find the length, humbling your warrior, fold forward. Energetically drawing your left and your right heel towards each other. Your left hip draws in. Face relaxes. And get a big lion's breath to exhale, audibly sigh it out. And then inhale, draw all the way back up, warrior one, arms to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps forward, chair pose, top of the mat, sink low. Pressing to your right leg, lift your left leg for one-legged mountain. Start to tilt forward, reach your left leg all the way to the back of the mat, landing in high lunge softly. Set up your foundation, so heel toe your right foot to the right. If you need more space in the hips, right knee directly over right ankle. And then inhale, straighten both legs, reach tall. Exhale, cactus arms, bend both knees. Keep moving, inhale, grow. And exhale, sink low. Move with your breath. Inhale as you rise. Exhale. Last one, sink low and hold it just for a breath. Interlace your hands behind the back, punch away, straighten both legs, walk your back foot in, moving into pyramid. So it helps to have your hands and your hips to square them off. Left hip forward, right hip back. Long torso, long spine, fold over your right leg. Use any props, hands to the shins. You may notice one hamstring is tighter or looser than the other. Just observe. We're not symmetrical, and that's okay. 2 more breaths here. Keep squaring the hips off. Then bring your hands to heart center. Look in front of you. Find something that's not moving to back. Find the balance, your drishti. Lift your left leg, warrior 3. The drishti is a focus point that's not moving to help you find that balance. Maybe arms forward or arms back. Beautiful, balancing warrior 3. And then make your way to mountain pose, left foot beside the right. Reach tall, exhale, let it go. Cactus the arms, back bend. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Step your left foot back, left hand down, reach your right arm to the sky. Easy twisting lunge. Stack your shoulders, roll your right shoulder backward, spread through your right fingertips. Option to stay here in the twist. Option to take any variation of Vashisthasana side plank. So maybe you move onto your fists for support in the wrists or your forearms, or you just heel toe your right foot as a kickstand, or stack right foot on top of left. If you're in side plank or a variation of it, we're gonna lower the hips down. Inhale, press them away to the sky. Lower your hips towards the mat. Inhale, press up. One more. Lower the hips. Inhale, press. Option to stay here. Option to release your right leg to the sky. And then slowly right hand plants, plank pose. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower, slow as you can, all the way to the belly. Interlace the hands behind you. So this time we're gonna lift the legs and the chest. Inhale, lift legs, lift thighs, lift heart. Shalambhasana. Strengthening the back. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Belly down, Shavasana for a breath. One ear to the mat, shake the hips out, or find stillness. Press the palms by your chest, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, step it forward, runner's lunge, right hand stays planted, left arm to the sky. Easy twisting lunge. Option to stay here or move into side plank with me. So roll the outside edge of your right heel, walk your left foot back to a kickstand or place it on top of the right leg. Hips high and then slowly lower your hips towards the earth. Inhale, press away. Two more. Exhale, hips come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips lower. Inhale, lift. Keep reaching to the sky with your left arm. Lift your left foot off the right. All optional. And then slowly make your way to plank pose. Shift the weight into the toes. Exhale, slowly flow down all the way to the belly. Nice work. This time, any back bend we've done. It could be a cobra, up dog, shalambhasana, hands behind the back, or I'm going to demonstrate floor bow. Bend the knees, grab onto your feet or your ankles. Inhale, kick your feet into your hands into your feet to lift the chest, lift the legs. Full breath here. And exhale, gently release. Other ear to the mat, belly down, Shavasana. Full round of breath. And then press the hands alongside the chest. Downward facing dog. Full round of breath. We have one more standing series to go. You got this. Inhale, right leg high, knee towards nose, step it all the way forward, warrior two, left heel down, open the arms wide, stack shoulders over hips. Sink into your lunge. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach your arms to the sky, press your palms together. Exhale, sink lower in the lunge. You need to lengthen the stance, heel toe your right foot even more forward. And keep going. Inhale, straighten legs, straighten arms. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, grow. Exhale, deepen the lunge. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink low. Flip your front palm. Reach forward. Reverse warrior. Left hand down the left leg. Start to straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. Keep finding space in the right side body. And then inhale, arms back to center. Walk your back foot in. Reach forward and down. Triangle. Or if you want to move into half moon, bend your front knee, lift your left leg off the mat. Balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Stacking shoulders and hips. Then everybody come in star pose, left foot back, arms up. Start to spin your back heel up, make your way back into that twisted lunge. So left hand down, right arm up. Option to stay here. Keep finding a stretch, the twist. Option to walk your back foot in and straighten two legs for reverse triangle. Twisted triangle. So left hand is down or on a block, right hand to the sky. If you want to add on, you can shift the weight into your right leg and find twisted half moon. Left leg off the mat, very challenging pose. And then exhale, lower your back foot, it's lifted. Warrior two, spin everything open again. Arms up, star pose. Parallel the feet, hands to the hips. Fold forward, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Everybody take a half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Side lunge to the right, bend your right knee. Inhale, rise all the way up, chest lifts. One more, sink into your lunge, side lunge to the right. Inhale, lift. This time sink into your lunge all the way down, hands to the mat. Skandasana, left toes spin up, hips get low, hands can press at heart center for balance. Nice work. And then frame your foot, walk back into a runner's lunge, parallel, top of the mat, right foot forward, hands alongside your leg. And stay right here or play with jump switches. So you'll bend your back knee and you'll replace your left and your right foot at the top of the mat. And maybe you don't get that far. Just play with it a couple times. A little fun cardio exercise. Maybe 2 more, or maybe you're skipping this completely. Let's all make our way to a downward facing dog. Step back, option to take the vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Step forward, warrior 2. Open the arms wide, reach to your fingers, get low in the lunge. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. And then straighten your front leg, reach your arms to the sky, press the palms together. Exhale, palms down, sink low in the lunge. Left knee directly over left ankle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more times at your own pace. Pause in your warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left arm sweeps over the ear. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Inhale, rise back up with the arms. Heel toe your right foot in, hips bump to the right. Reach forward and down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand down the left leg or on a block. Roll your right shoulder back. Option to lift off into half moon. Weight goes into the left leg. Continue stacking your shoulders, rolling your right hip back. And then everybody land in a star pose. Cartwheel your right hand down inside your left foot. Back heel is lifted. Reach your left arm up. Twisted lunge. Start to walk your back foot in, finding 2 straight legs. Twisted triangle. Super challenging pose. Always use any blocks or props you might need. Option to move into twisted half moon. Right heel lifts. Nice work. And then everybody land your right foot. Spin open, warrior 2 again. Star pose, arms up. This time, heels in. I'm going to turn to face you. Heels in, toes out. Sink down, goddess. Palms at heart center. Get low. Reach your arms out wide. And then reach to the right like you're grabbing something. And reach to the left. Just the torso is moving. Legs are stable. Keep stacking shoulders over hips. Nice. Just a little bit of oblique work. Reach to the right. Reach to the left. 2 more times. Right and left. You got this. Right and left. And then star pose. Exhale, goddess. Hands to the inner thighs and dip your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center, second side. Left shoulder dips. Press your left hand into your left thigh. Inhale, star pose. Parallel the feet, hands to hips, long spine, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, and then side lunge to your left. Sink into your left lunge. Left knee is bent. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. 1 more, sink into your lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge, come all the way down, Skandasana. Right toes to the sky, hands to the mat or hands to heart center. And this time you're gonna move into your runner's lunge, so hands frame your left foot. And if you like those jump switches, go ahead and play with a few jump switches. This is the last bit of hard work. We're gonna be on our back for the rest of the practice. And make your way to a downward facing dog. We have half pigeon and then we're on our back. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, right knee towards right wrist, moving into half pigeon. So your leg doesn't have to be totally in line with the front of your mat. You can have a nice angle with your shin. Walk your back foot long, lift the chest, puff up like a pigeon, and then sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Use your hands, use a pillow, use a block for support. 3 breaths here. And then press into the palms. Back leg tucks under, 3-legged dog, shake it out. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Option to flip the dog, right foot comes off the mat, chest reaches high. Downward facing dog. Second side, left leg high, left knee towards left wrist. Moving into sleeping pigeon. Walk your back foot, make sure it's straight behind you, right leg is straight. Inhale, puff up the chest, fold forward. One more breath. And exhale, press into the hands. Last downward facing dog practice. Extend your left leg, 3-legged dog, shake it out. Maybe flip the dog. Final downward facing dog. Notice how it feels compared to the first dog of the practice. Bend the knees. Look to the hands, step or hop all the way through onto your seat. Come all the way onto your back. Extend your right leg long and reach your left leg to the sky. Sole of the foot to the sky. Interlace the hands behind the thigh and start to draw your leg towards you for a hamstring stretch. If you do have a strap or a towel or any kind of prop, you can use that. Otherwise, we're just going to use our hand. Let the shoulder blades release into the earth. And then move your right leg to the right, gently a little bit across the body for an IT band stretch on the outside of that left leg. Big inhale into that. Inhale back to center. And then move your leg to the left, just a little bit out wide, keeping your shoulder blades on the mat. Draw your knee back into your chest. Hands on your shin, give it a nice squeeze, and find a spinal twist. So left knee comes all the way across the body to the right. Look to your left, let your left arm splay out wide or cactus the arms. Maybe close the eyes. Then roll back to your back. Plant your feet down. We're going to take a bridge pose. So hands tickle the heels. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. Imagine you're squeezing a block between the thighs. Option to stay here. Option to add on with me. Extend your right leg long so thighs stay parallel. Lift your right leg to the sky. Lower it back down. And then right leg goes out wide to the right. Bring it back in. One more time. Right toes to the sky. Right leg is long, covering off the mat in line with your left thigh. And then bring it out to the right. Back to center. Lower the right foot. Keep lifting the hips. We got the other side. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Extend your left leg long. Left leg goes out wide to the left. Back to center. One more time. Left toes up to the ceiling. Left leg lowers. 2 thighs are in line. Left leg out wide. Drop back in. Plant that foot and slowly, 1 vertebra at a time as your tailbone tucks lower down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Recline Baddha Konasana, close the eyes. Open the eyes, hands to the outer edge of the thighs. Draw your knees back in. We have one more back bend. So if you have a block or a blanket or pillow, you could take a reclined bridge with something under your sacrum. Or you can take bridge again or wheel. I'll demonstrate wheel. So press into your feet. Arms come by the ears, fingertips facing the shoulders. Press onto the crown of your head and then lift all the way up into wheel pose. 3 breaths in whatever back bend you're in, your bridge, your wheel. If you're feeling really open, you can straighten the legs. You can also, in bridge pose, can interlace the hands under you, drawing your shoulder blades further up beneath your body. Wherever you are, start to make your way out, releasing the hands slowly, lowering one vertebra at a time to the earth. This time, soles of the feet as wide as your mat and knees knock together. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Close the eyes. And then release your legs long. Just notice how left side body feels compared to right side body. Let your left leg stay heavy. Draw your right knee in, right toes to the sky. Interlace the hands behind your thigh or your calf. Start to draw your right leg towards you for the hamstring stretch. Keep flexing your toes. Relax the face, any muscles that don't need to work. And then draw your left leg gently to the left for the IT band stretch. And back to center, and then gently to the right, a little bit out to the side, keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. Left hand can coax the left hip down. Inhale, return to center. Draw your right knee into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze. Compression, great for digestion. And then right leg crosses all the way to the left side of body. Spinal twist, look to your right. Close the eyes. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Draw both knees to your chest. Give it a squeeze. And then plant your feet. We have one inversion and then our final resting pose. If you want to take shoulder stand, you can watch or listen before you move into it if you've never done it before. Once you're in the pose, you don't want to move your neck left or right. If you know shoulder stand, go for it. If you have a wall nearby and you just want to take feet up the wall, that's a great inversion with the same benefits. So for shoulder stand, you'll lift the hips, hands come to your sacrum, roll your elbows underneath you, and lift your legs up. Again, do not look left and right once you're in the pose to support your neck. Lift your toes to the sky, start to stack your ankles, knees, and hips. We're all gonna take 3 breaths here. Great for circulation. Feet up the wall is a perfect variation of this to let the blood flow in the opposite direction. If you're in shoulder stand and you want to take plow, start to let your legs fall behind your head, nice and slow. Neck stays stable. You can always bend the knees. And then everybody slowly exit the posture, making your way all the way back down, finding fish pose. So you'll come onto your forearms, bring your palms of your hands, pressing the earth. You're sitting on your hands. You're bending your elbows, you're on your forearms, and let your crown of your head touch the earth. A counter posture to that shoulder stand. Chest is lifting. Big inhale. Let it go. And find your happy baby. Pull the knees to the chest. Hands to ankles or soles of the feet. Press your feet away. Press your palms into the foot. Maybe rock and roll side to side. Flutter out the lips. Take another lion's breath. Audible exhales, whatever you need. You've worked hard throughout this whole practice. This is the last posture as we move into our final resting pose together to integrate all the benefits of the practice. Restorative pose, most important pose of yoga. So draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Bring your forehead to your knees and exhale. Completely release the body. Surrender into your Shavasana. Palms up, feet wide. Take up space. You have a few moments of stillness and silence here. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. So just inhale to arrive in your resting pose and let go. The earth is holding you. Slowly begin to reawaken your body. Lengthen inhales and exhales. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Start to move ankles and wrists. As gently, as gingerly as you can, keeping the eyes closed. Finding these subtle movements. Eventually drawing one knee and the other knee into your chest. And rolling into the fetal position to just pause and be still. It resembles a reawakening after your corpse pose. Eventually, use your hands to press yourself up into a seated position, eyes soft or closed. Meeting in Sukhasana to close the class together. A final quote from Ajahn Chah. If you let go a little, you will have a little happiness. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of happiness. If you let go completely, you will be free. So finding a comfortable seated position, find length in your torso, crown of the head reaches tall, roll the shoulders down your back, press your palms together at heart center, and let's take 2 cleansing breaths as a community. So inhale, let it go, exhale. One more deep inhale, side out, exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me.